Today I'm going to show you how to process down your own fatwood. Okay, so after we split down our log, I picked one of the particularly richer pieces, which, you know, it's still pretty white, but it's got a little bit more red to it, which indicates it's got more resin in it. So let's scrape a little bit off and I'll show you just how easy it really is to light. Nice small little pile, nothing major. Cheap ferrocerium rod. And it goes up pretty easy. All this black smoke here, that's actually the resin. That's what you're trying to catch. It's highly flammable, as you can see. I mean, we're just throwing sparks from a ridiculously cheap ferrocerium rod that you can get at Walmart or any hardware stores of the sort for, you know, $5 or less. Okay, so basically you're just looking for any pine trees that have broken branches on them that are low enough for you to cut. Cut the end off of it and then cut the trunk that's left over of the branch as close to the tree as you can, and I will show you that now. Now we're going to show you how to process it down. We cut it into smaller logs. We got a few here, a few more over here. I'm going to show you how to do it. This is the rich side, and this is the side that there's none in. Well, not there's none, there's very little in. So what we're going to do is we're going to split it on this side so that if it doesn't split all the way down, which is, you know, it's a small branch, there's a good chance of it, it'll break off at or before the beginning of the fatwood. I'm going to show you this in two different ways. I'm going to be using my bushcraft knife, and Cody is going to show you with a hatchet. Now, because the branches, you know, most branches don't just grow straight out of the tree. They're almost always angled up, which is why our cut isn't straight. So when I put my knife on there, I put it perpendicular to the cut here, which gives me more leverage. Now right away, we've already eliminated 3/4 of this board. Everything from here down is going to be the same as what I showed you in the previous video.
What's the visual difference?
The visual, we have, I'll show you a close-up in a second. See how it's so much richer right here? How the darker red?
Yep.
That's the really rich fatwood. That's the stuff that everybody's showing you on the videos going,
yeah,
big flame. So before we cut these off, we're going to keep splitting them down further and further and further. That way we can find if there's any really red stuff in the centers, because it's easier to just break a twig than it is sawing a whole bunch of pieces.
That was because of not fatwood.
That was actually a combination. See the knot right here?
Yep.
See how it's surrounded by fatwood?
Yeah.
on the outside, it peeled rather than breaking through it, which is right here. How the knot caught and then it peeled up. All this red is the good stuff. That one little strip right there, you can probably get about 7 or 8 fires out of. And this is where we'll actually flip our board over, because this is the piece we want to keep right here. And we're going to get rid of all this. Even though that has Fatwood in it, it's not nearly as rich. So we're going to try and go for a smaller piece to carry, and that's what I'll bring in. Nice and simple. Which is why I don't usually bring Fatwood with me unless it's either wintertime or a place that I'm unfamiliar with. And remember, that's only one piece of our branch that we cut. We still have 1, 2, 3 more pieces here, and this one still needs to be split. So in all reality, we'll probably wind up getting 4, maybe even 5 pieces out of this one branch.
Mind if I borrow your knife? Or do you need it soon?
No, go ahead. Want to borrow the hatchet then?
Yeah, go for it.
Look at that. That sucker came out perfect.
It split right
Yep.
where the wood was?
Well, that's what I was trying to explain before, is it'll try and separate along it because one's significantly denser than the other. So now this goes straight to the wood pile. This comes to the pack. These little pockets like that, this one is where a knot used to sit. That's where the knot is. Those knots are chock full of awesome resin, but you're gonna have a hard time shaving it. So what I like to do is I'll shave the wood around it to get my fire going, and then I'll take that little chunk and I'll drop it in there. And it's basically like starting a candle. It'll significantly
increase the burn time.
Increase the burn time, that's right. Now all this is not Fatwood, but because you need something to hang on to scrape it, I'll make it a little longer.
This part right here where it's gray is rotten, right?
Yeah, that's all rot.
Yeah.
You probably should show that too.
Because it's Fatwood, normal wood, and rotten all in the same piece.
Yep. That piece right there is the rot. That orange right there is still rot. Stick your fingernail on there, it just flakes apart. Yep. Yeah.
Oh.
If you stick a fingernail on there and it just kind of comes apart, I mean, it's almost useless for burning.
Really?
Yeah. As far as starting your wood, anyway. I don't bring complicated things with me.
You don't have to.
Cut the sides off and discard the center.
Really?
Yeah, you can keep it, but it's not going to be nearly as dense.
I mean, I'm going to be taking it from the edge anyway. Like I said, I like the girth that way. I don't feel like I'm breaking.
You got plenty of girth there. I mean, you got...
Yeah, but you said
probably,
discard the center.
Yeah, but you had 3/8 on each side with plenty to get rid of in the middle.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. It's personal I like something to hold on to.
Yeah, that personal preference is why there's 9 million videos of this exact same thing. And there you have her.
That looks nice and yummy.
You just gonna steal any tool that I grab? If I put it down for half, it's like it is gone.
You set it down. That is a sign that you were no longer using it. Means that it was open and available for
theft.
No. You have the axe. It was a trade.
These unauthorized trades seem to happen a lot.
No, I was on his back.
Then why are you so free?
Because she was just on my back.
You see that? He waited for that opportunity to drop it.
I traded. too.
I'm out of significant pieces.
Can I borrow
Oh,
that?
hey, I got a significant piece.
Here you go. Can I borrow that?
Now you can borrow it. Hey, we're moving up in the world. We're asking permission now. We're moved up to the 5-year-olds. What else you got?
This one.
What else you got that I can have?
This one. What about this one?
Give me the crap. Hey, that's a good. I'll take that one. I guess I get to keep the crap.
Yeah, apparently I'm 5 years old. It's what 5-year-olds do.
We're regressing. We're back down to 3 again.
It's mine. You can't have any.
Ah, man.
I almost have all the bark off this.
You're going through great lengths for this one tiny little piece.
It's not tiny. Look at it.
Here, dude, here.
Make 100 fires with this.
Got a pile of. You don't need to go through that much work for it.
I got a pile too. Look at mine.
Well, here, how about this? I give you my pile, and you stop scraping on that log.
Now I have all these to scrape.
Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know we enjoyed making it. Sorry it was a little long. I'd never expected it to go quite that long.
Hey,
Hey, I got some fatwood out of that. What are you chopping into fatwood for?
to split it.
Oh, you got a really rich piece there.
Yeah, that's what I was going for. That's what you've been yelling at me about this whole time. Hey, what are you doing splitting into fatwood for?
I have that.
Hey, you got a really rich piece there.
Well, thank you. That's what you've been yelling at me for this whole time.
Garbage. Do something with that one then.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna look at you. Hands are sticky, yes they are. Could climb a wall like Spider-Man.
Ladies and gentlemen, Cody.
Dun-dun-dun. Yeah, it's C-O-T-Y.
Well, actually, okay, if we're gonna get technical about it, they were the breakfast corn dogs. They got the sausage wrapped in the pancake.
They're really good.
Yeah,
If
they
you've
got
been
blueberries
sheltered
in
and
them.
never tried them, I would recommend that you become unsheltered and try them.
Immediately.
As in, like, stop watching this video, go get a life, go to Walmart.
Go get a life and go to Walmart.
And get some of these corn dogs. Get a life and go to Walmart. Oh, that was a bunch of good stuff I just threw all over the place. Oh well, life goes on.
Oh la di, oh la da.
What are you talking about?
You've never heard that?
No, I just sitting over here carving some wood with the back of the spine, you know, and you're just la-dee-do, la-dee-do.
Oh man, I think
Yeah.
I was probably about 8 last time I heard that. And it was old then.
Yeah.
Oh la di,
And you're asking
oh, la
me, I've never... You've never heard that? It was so common.
La 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 la, life goes on.
Can't believe you've never heard that song that no one else has ever heard. How dare you?